bring everything that is awesome in gaming, like this. This is an early build, so we like to get first looks. This looked weird, like just weird. I'm gonna bring down the difficulty level a little bit. I try to break games because I beta test them, so it'll take me a second to pick up, for instance, a rhythm, combos, stuff like that, because I'm sitting there pounding on it and trying to, you know, find breaks and stuff like that. Alright, they haven't mapped it to Xbox controller just yet, which is fine. It looks like one of the box views with the, you know, where you have the two pieces that stop it from panning. So what they do is blur instead. Keybind E's for interacting. Now what? We are down with this sort of game. I love A, watercolor looks, and B, the old Doom style. So we always recommend hitting the bell, hitting subscribe and hitting the bell, because what that does is it lets you, what is it? What happens when I do this? Nothing, Weaver! Alright. So all that is a tutorial point. But yeah, we're totally into this, and it lets you know whether or not you want to spend 10-15 minutes with us, just kind of exploring a game, hopefully finding something awesome to wishlist if it's coming soon. We love supporting devs like that, where we find, you know, a cool game, and you guys kind of pitch in and get them the wishlist support that they need. This is, you know, that's the only downside to me doing weird things like this, where I test it, is I'm off a little bit on my fingers then, and then I go to do something like time a jump. I'm doing something wrong. Did it say run? I bet you gave me more instruction. That's the other thing while talking. Dash is great. Shift or page up. Yeah, okay, so up around. And then I try and break the game. So. Alright, dash. Let's see what it does. Alright, it's more like phase. So that is not a jump. Dash is phasing, so. There we go. Oh, this is actually surprisingly difficult. Interesting. That it was a different way to handle jumps. So, you know what? If you're bored, Indie has to bring something to the table, you know? The dev isn't, you know, say they make 2 titles, and they're good titles or whatever, but it's like everything else out there, the big dogs don't want to talk to them. You know, producers already have it, publishers. Sorry, they're called publishers in gaming. So what do they wind up getting really, you know? How do I dash jump this when it's too short? So this goes to here. This is the key that opens the lock that lets me fall off the other side. Good ambience, nice atmo music. Way too many games are coming out without music. Just as a side note, if you are a dev and you can invest in royalty-free at all, you know, if you can find it on the internet, use it. We don't even care if we hear the same thing over and over again, but players want music. They want that. So definitely do. Great touch. Silly little things, you know? Alright, for F or mouse 5. Melee kills will always drop bonus health. Actually, need to read these. Pick. Pick. Oh, hi. Hi, friend. Is there a pattern? Oh! Ooh, okay. Well, that's normal. So I'm kicking statues to start with. Weird. That made me think that I had gotten hurt. I had not. I was hurt emotionally, but aside from that, I'm fine. Yeah, the phase jump is weird. I like it, you know, I'm not gonna argue with it. I want to, too, because it's anything out of the ordinary, but if that's, you know, one of the hooks that they're bringing, then good. Good on them. They did something, you know? Something different. The range on my kick is a little high. The fact that my bullets don't affect them is a little weird. What am I attempting to do here? Let me go read the instructions. I always think that I can skip these. Oh, they want me to use a grenade. The only thing I don't like about tutorials, and I did sign on for this one, so who am I? The only thing I don't like about tutorials is they make you do something before you move on. The proverbial log across the path was never a, positive for me. Game restrictions were always made to be overcome. That's our culture of play is so encompassing that it's not just VR. It's not just virtual reality. So whether you include them, like if that's how you handle that, or whether you decide to okay, they want me to use control, but they don't make me. So. Just side note. Get better on your own. Alright, tutorial finished. I got 2 of 2. You play an interesting character, like it had things going for it. 527, so I have time for the demo. Link in the description below if you do want to support them. Like I said, also there's Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee shipped to your door, KOFI, buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. Or you can do Patreon if you're more into like that Twitch style subscription where you want to support us monthly. Most of all, hit subscribe. If you smash that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it, then you'll be able to get a little thumbnail pop up, and it just tells you what you're doing. So if you're not into watercolor, if that's just not your art style, you skip this one, or if you're so into it, it would have popped up and you wouldn't have missed out on that. That sort of thing. If you like the retro FPS, etc. So it's all about you and like what you want to get out of gaming. Phase first, Phase 1. Phase 2. So you jump first. Ooh. I hate when I can't climb. I love that they added that into gaming like you would not believe. I've been tearing through Tomb Raiders because I love the fact that she can climb, I really like linear, just the arcade aspect where they throw the balls in a line and so you can dodge them, Like, I have an appreciation for the way that sighting and running and jumping and crouching has come. Like how far they've moved that along, but you still have to strafe when you fire, and that doesn't, like, jive with real life, No matter how good the sight, they haven't fixed ray tracing and these 2 blank spots that a straight distance with the backdrop view gives you, to where you can accurately do that. Oh, that's probably bad. Don't go in there. But yeah, so there's kind of this wall there that we haven't overcome just yet, where we need more in the way of either object to character interaction, and I don't mean AI. I mean as your character approaches a pillar, for instance, that the movement would slow down or something like that, which would actually place an object. So, or that he would react to walking towards fire, that sort of thing. Or even, in non-motile objects, not monsters, where I like that I can just play it, like I know that I'm moving strafing, but moving my feet doesn't bother me, because those are my directionals are completely lateral, if there's not this up and downness. So these are all technical terms, up and downness. So, ooh, we got what is that, poltergeist? You are glorious. Link in the description below. We love you guys. Obviously we're hitting the 15-minute mark here. Feel it in my bones. So hit us up anywhere, or if you're a lurker, you're still awesome. We just hang out and game, So subscribe, like, comment, whatever you're comfortable with. Get the most out of it. And definitely hit that bell. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride, and we will see you in the next video. Oh, fudge. What am I doing? Oh, look at all of you. My goodness. Up over the top. That's hilarious. I don't even care if they meant that, or if it's just like a byproduct of the fact that they're using objects instead of the usual wad pieces. Need a red skull key. We finally start to get some cans. That's good. I was hoping that would pick up. Nice ports, nice layout, good design. Fun monsters. Where do you think the key is? Key.